From the moment that they asked me what I wanted to do, I knew that I wanted to create lipsticks. Some people are palette people, they like playing with their eyes. Some people are highlight and foundation people, they really like playing with the skin. But I have always been drawn to my lips. I have always been drawn to playing with products that were made for the lips. And even more so, I wanted to create a range of colors that would allow me to really express myself and be creative with my lips. I feel like when you have a skin tone that veers away from that standard medium shade, you have a hard time. You have a hard time finding nudes, but even more so, you have a hard time finding colors that you can really have fun with. There were so many times where I said, ooh, I'd love to wear a green lipstick. But then I go and I see that the green lipsticks on the market either have the wrong undertone, or they're too cold, or they're too warm, and they just never really went right on me. And so I started with this idea of creative, vibrant, full colors that would go well on me, and then I used my friends to perfect these colors on other skin tones so that I was able to come out with an initial launch of 7 colors that I'm really confident in, that I feel will really let everybody be able to express themselves in color. This collection plays a lot on the concept of colors, as I've already mentioned. In fact, when I saw the packaging options for this line, the package that spoke out to me the most was this one, which looked like a prism or a mirror. It looked more like a prism or a mirror than anything else. So I thought that really went with the concept of color, and I just wrapped it in my signature Tia Taylor pink. Chromatic means of or relating to colors or color phenomena. It comes from the Greek word chroma, which means color or complexion. So you guys really see where I'm going here, but I, adjusted the spelling to include also the US variation of the word matte, because as you guys know, these lipsticks are long wear matte lip stains. I just want to talk a little bit about the colors, what the names mean. The first color is La Rosa, and it is a really vibrant red, something that you can really wear out in the evening. It's really universal, and it's called La Rosa because of my favorite metro line here in Milan, La Rosa represent. That is color 1, La Rosa. Color 2 is Violite, and it is the union between the Italian viola, which means purple, and violet, which in English is violet, or another shade of purple. In actuality, it's more of, it's not a lilac, but I would say it's more of a fuchsia, if we're going to be very specific on what kind of purple it is. And I think it's a really unique color. I once had a MAC lipstick that was in a very similar color to this, and I loved it because it was one of the first lip colors that I got that wasn't brown or red. It was a little bit more out there, and so I really wanted to recreate that in the liquid matte form. So that's where you find Violite. I feel like it's a great first step for people that are not really sure about playing with colors but are curious and maybe want to try something different. Violite was thought of for those kind of people. The third color is called Dolce Vita. I know, so original, but I had to throw in some like Italian cliche. It's a very safe, dark purple. I feel like it's one of the colors that I naturally gravitate to when I'm looking at lipsticks myself. So I couldn't have my own collection missing my own signature shades, which is a very dark purple. So Dolce Vita is a mysterious dark purple that is really there to complete any vampy look that you'd like to do. My fourth color is Dipinto di Blu. It's one of my favorites. I wanted a dark blue lipstick that wasn't quite navy. I wanted a blue. a bright blue that was gonna show up as a blue on everybody. And it's called Dipinto di Blu because it's an homage to one of my favorite Italian songs, Volare, and one of my favorite places in Italy, Polignano al Mare. It reminds me of the sea, and I'm so proud of this color. It's one of my favorites in the collection, Dipinto di Blu. I'm also very proud of the fifth color, which is called Bosco Verticale, another homage to my favorite city in Italy, Milan. As you can see, it's that famous green that I've always wanted, but I could never find on the market. It's a cool toned forest green that is perfect for people that really, you know, want to make a statement and really put a oomph in their look. The sixth color is actually the color that I have on right now, and it's called Cioccolata Calda. For obvious reasons, it's brown, but the reason why this brown is so special to me is because you wouldn't think it, but brown is a really hard color for me to find in lipsticks. Usually the browns that I find on the market are either my exact skin tone, so you don't really see them on my skin tone, or they're lighter, so they make me look ashy, and it's not really the color that I'm going for. I wanted a dark brown that you could see was brown, and out came Cioccolata Calda. It's one of my favorite colors. I wear it very often when I don't want to be like loud and make a statement. This is my go-to more safe tone. And then my final color is called Di Notte, and it's called Di Notte, which means of the night, or more of the night in Italian, because it is a black. It is your blackest of black, mattest of matte shades, and black is another one of my go-to colors when I'm thinking of lipsticks, so I felt like a collection of mine wouldn't be complete without a nice black. Those are the initial starting shades for my Chromatteic Longwear Matte Lipstick line, but I really do hope to expand this line in the future. I'm really proud of how it started out. For time constraints and many other constraints, these were the 7 shades that I was able to come out with right now, but I really wanted to focus on quality and not quantity. I had the option to make as many colors as I wanted. I actually started out with 10, but I wanted to come out with 7 shades that I could say I absolutely love every single one of these shades, and I'm absolutely proud of every single one of these shades. I love these lipsticks because I infused them with both olive oil and shea butter so that they really don't dry out your lips like a lot of other matte lipsticks, but as you can see, they're completely matte. And even though they're super moisturizing, transfer is minimal. It varies between the shades. There are some shades that are more transfer than others. For example, Cioccolata Calda, if I kiss my hand right now, you see a little bit of transfer, but it's not like going to make a mess for you. It's not going to leave you like leaving signs everywhere. And actually that was a pretty hard kiss. If I did another kiss right now on my other hand, you don't see any segno. Very low transfer. I unfortunately had to choose between no transfer and moisturizing, and I feel like moisturizing matte lipsticks that don't leave your lips feeling like they're stripping are very rare to come by, so I decided to go for the moisturizing minimal transfer lipstick. So yeah, I'm really proud of these lipsticks. They're available on CosMyFy.com. Check them out if you want. Unfortunately, as I've said, they're not available in the States yet, but we're working on that. Within 2019, all of the collections that I create with CosMyFy will be available in the States. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.